Well, hello again. This is your RV Traveler's Voice, and coming to you from Gunter Hill, Corps of Engineers Campground, just outside of Montgomery, Alabama. And we're in site number 27, and wonderful site here, right by the lake. You can see the lake, a little finger of the lake in the background here. So hopefully we'll get in some fishing later on this evening. And we're going to take a little walk around all the campsites here. Campsites are in the Catawba Loop, the loop that we're in, are all fairly modern and new. Got concrete pads and full water, sewer, and electric, 50 amp electric hookups. So this is fantastic, and nice and shady sites. You have a good mix of shade sites, sun sites, back in and pull through sites. So have a little bit of everything, and waterfront sites, forest sites. So a lot to choose from here, all right nearby a major metropolitan area. So anyway, stay tuned and we'll take a little walk around and take a look at some of the sites. Here we have site 22, a nice long inside site, plenty of shade, with a view looking out across the road at the lake. Site 28 here, another long back end site looking out right over the lake. Some great sites here at Gunter Hill. Lac 28, this is site 29, an extremely long site. Another one backing in right onto the lake. And just beyond 29 is the first of a few pull-through sites, site 30. And 30 is the beginning of another small loop that goes down through site 40 and to one of the playgrounds and bathhouses. Again, here at the interjunction of sites 29, 30, and then one of the inner loops. So one thing about the Catawba section is it is a maze of loops and circles where you can get a good mix of pull through, back in, forest, and waterfront sites. Here we are coming up on site 33, also nice overlooking the water. It is kind of open on the driver's side. Campside's nice. 34, 35, all good back end sites right across from the bathhouse and the little playground as well. And we're standing here in front of campsite 35. It is a pretty wide open site. The downside to it is it basically faces right into 36. So you'll have 36 right in your face. 36 would be the optimal site, unless you had a lot of windows facing right back into 35. At the end of the loop, where you have sites 37 through 47, there's a nice little walking path. Takes you down to the water.
Hi.
And just around the bend, nice little observation deck overlooking the water. Over here. lake is quiet for a weekend, although it is a Sunday afternoon. Kind of the transition time here at the campground. And at the lake, not a lot of folks out at the lake today. Sites 43, where the big rig is parked, and the empty site, or 42, where the big rig is parked. 43. 44 is a really nice one, nice and secluded. 43 was a little bit open. 45 and 46, all good wooded sites. Right across from a couple of pull-through sites right out here in the middle. There are a couple of interior loops that are not adjacent to the water. I'll just show you an example here. Most of these are back-end sites. There's a few pull-through. And this is kind of the loop from site number 59 up through the high 60s. You can see they're all nice level back-end sites. They're predominantly open on one side and shade on the other side. Some are surrounded with trees. But really, you just can't find a bad campsite here at this campground here at Gunter Hill. Now we're coming up on an example of the very large bathhouses, restrooms and bathhouses, that they have one on each loop. The Catawba loop and the Antioch loop. Includes showers, restrooms, and coin-operated laundry as well. The second of the main interior crossroads, and farthest from any of the water, or water's edge. This crossroad here has a series of pull-through sites, all fairly open on one side, and then they face into the trees and the woods. And just as you enter this road, there is a very large pavilion here, a group gathering, group campsite, or a group shelter anyway, not a campsite. Now the first road to the right, as you come to the Catawba campground loop, you probably have noticed I've mispronounced that several different ways throughout this video. But actually the first series of campsites, sites 1 through 12, 13, 14, a mixture of pull-through sites and back-end sites. You have to get around to about sites 7 or 8 before you get to waterfront sites. But again, lots of shade, lots of room, generally plenty of space between you and your neighbor. Some are a little closer than others, but overall, A+ rating for this campsite. Beautiful egret over there. Doing a lot better fishing than I did. I made a water haul this time. Got a few nibbles, but the fish just weren't biting for me this time. I guess the egret, American egret over there, caught them all for me. Let's see if it finds something else. There it went. There he got him something. It's on the hunt again. So that's a wrap from Gunter Hill Campground, and we'll see you next time. It's been a great visit and a great sight right here on the water. Got some relaxation from our journeys, and now we're headed onwards. That's it for your RV Traveler's Voice. Well, have a great day.